Good morning. And it begins. Koa! Stop! What are you doing? Stop. Hello! Good morning, everybody. We have to change this to 8. Oh, there we go. 18. Yay! We have had a fairly productive morning. Ate some good breakfast. Edited my video and getting it uploaded, and right now it says 20 minutes remaining, so I'm going to vacuum. Oh, this is the tree. We don't have a lot of ornaments, and I need to get a J ornament, but that's it in the daylight. I'm going to vacuum real quick, probably sweep and Swiffer the kitchen as well because there are so many crumbs on the floor, it drives me crazy. And then I have to go to Target, get some paper towels, and work out. I am on call today. I'm number 14 for a 1 day. I'm in Wrap A. Ow! He's attacking my feet. Good for 1 day, Wrap A, so I've got until 2 p.m. Probably not going to get used considering I'm so high on the list. That's about it. What's going on today? Koa! Oh, and I have to brush up on my algebra. I've been putting it off. The past couple weeks have flown by, but I have my math placement test for, I don't know, if you watched my 50 facts about me, hey, stop. Then you'll know, or if you follow me on like Snapchat or Instagram, then you'll know that I'm going to start taking online classes to pursue a second degree in computer science. But I do have to go take a math placement test because I didn't take very many math classes when I was in college the first time, because computer science requires some calculus, and all I took in college was algebra, but that was however many years ago now, so we'll see. But yes, I have to do the practice test and study for that and whatnot because that is tomorrow morning. And I'm excited but also very nervous. Koa! Stop! How? Really? Ugh. I have a feeling that ornament is going to have to get moved. I got a package. Actually, I got 2 packages, but one of them is Ashley's Christmas present, so not going to show that just in case she's watching. But the other one is super exciting. Oh, yes. This stuff is so good. The best vegan protein I have ever had, ever. Pete Science does good whey protein, like the flavors are really good, but they didn't used to have vegan protein, and they came out with it over the summer, I believe. I just got it for the first time like a month or so ago. This is my second tub, and it's so good. Like, it does not taste bad. And then they also, what did they send? Ooh, a pre-workout, cotton candy. This is actually pre-workout too. If you guys have been watching for a while now, then you'll know that I used to drink the Alphamine, which if you have enough scoops, it can be a pre-workout, but it's really just kind of an energy boost. Oh, they sent 2 of them. Oh, that's exciting. All right, time to run errands and go work out. You guys, this math placement test tomorrow is about to be a joke. I really thought I retained more algebra than what I did. It was rough. I was looking at the practice test, and I texted Keith and I told him that I was struggling basically and that tomorrow was going to be rough. So he FaceTimed me and walked through each of the problems with me. I'm feeling a lot better about it than what I was, but I still I have a feeling I'm going to end up having to take like the refresher course. Oh, and I don't think I've mentioned this before, but the whole reason that Keith was able to help me out is because he got his degree in computer information systems. So he also had to take a lot of math classes and very similar classes to what I'm going to have to take. Also, he's 2 years younger than me, so he just graduated college a year and a half ago. So this is a lot more fresh in his head than it is in mine. Even though I got my degree 3 years ago, I only had to take 2 math classes in college, and one was just the math class, the basic math class for people that weren't going into some sort of math or science or anything like that. I also took a stats, and that was it. Well, it is what it is. I just remembered that I was going to answer some questions in this vlog. I'm going to answer 2. One of them being, do I get paid for OPR or being on call? And the answer is sort of yes, essentially yes. As reserves, we are guaranteed to be paid 75 hours, even if we don't fly 75 hours. So that makes up for being on call. Whenever we're on call, it's not, I get paid hourly for being on call for 12 hours. No, I just get guaranteed 75 hours. If I fly above 75 hours, then I get more pay. So if I fly 5 hours above 75, then I get paid for 80 hours. Also, if I decide to pick up a trip on an off day, that'll be on top of the guarantee. Like this weekend, I'm off, and if I didn't have plans, I could pick something up if it's a trip that I'm legal for, which that's a whole nother, I won't get into that, that's a whole nother thing. But that would go on top of my guarantee. So automatically that would be an additional, we'll just say 5 hours to make it not even, but easy. So yeah, if I picked up a trip that was worth 5 hours on an off day, that would end up being 80 hours of pay. Oh, and for OPR, we get paid a little bit of duty per diem. Even though OPR is a 4-hour shift, we actually only get credited 3.5 hours, and those hours go toward the guarantee. So I actually know somebody that broke the 75-hour guarantee because he sat OPR every single day, and he got maybe 1 or 2 trips. So that helped with the hours. The 3 hours and 30 minutes goes toward the guarantee. Let's see what else. Another question was in regards to Turbulence, because I mentioned a few videos back we weren't able to serve one flight because of how turbulent it was, and she wanted to know if there were actual regulations for that. Every company is going to have roughly the same policy, but it's still going to be all their own policy. They define the different levels of turbulence and which actions need to be taken. And a lot of it is reliant on the captain. And a lot of times the captains will tell us like if it feels too bumpy, because it can feel not so bad at the front of the plane, but the back of the plane, it's like a roller coaster. So tip, if you don't like turbulence, don't sit at the back of the plane. A lot of times they will leave it up to us. If we don't feel safe serving, then it won't happen. But also, if the turbulence is going to be at a certain level, the captain will straight up tell us, do not get out of your jump seats, it's not going to be safe. And the reasoning for this is it's like the service is a comfort, it's not a necessity. I understand it can be disappointing if you don't get a service, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to break an arm to give somebody a coat. And even if it's smooth enough to serve, but it's still kind of bumpy, then we just won't do hot beverages, because that's dangerous. We could hit a rough patch and one of the coffee pots could fall over, or somebody with a coffee could spill the coffee on themselves. Again, it's a safety thing. It's all a safety thing. The safety of the passengers as well as the safety of us. Those carts they weigh a lot, a few hundred pounds. So imagine having to push that up and down the aisle when the plane is bumping around. It's just not safe. And that's how people get injured. The plane in turbulence is fine. It's the inside, like that's why it's important to keep your seatbelt on, and that's why we won't serve if it's super turbulent, because that cart could knock over, we could fall down, like it's just, yeah. It's just a safety thing. Yes, there are essentially regulations. I just went on a little rant there. Yes, there are regulations, or a better word would just be a policy, but it's just all about safety. If it's too turbulent to serve, then we will not serve, because it's not worth somebody getting hurt. Okay, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Go make some wonderful memories. I love you all. Goodbye.
Down here so I can see better. just hope to inflict with their response. Because the word of this humiliation could easily make life at Warren G. Hardy